Have you ever been to Japan? Or are you in that beautiful country? No? And do you remember the delicious food you ate there? If I ask you what is the tastiest food you have eaten there, then you will remember the sushi. So friends, today we are going to talk about this different food. And do you want to know interesting things of this delicious food? Then join with me. And also, welcome to my channel. Let's talk about it while eating a plate of sushi. So, what is this sushi? Sushi is a Japanese dish of prepared vinegared rice, usually with some sugar and salt, accompanied by a variety of ingredients such as seafood, often raw, and vegetables. Its types of sushi and its presentation vary widely, but the one key ingredient is sushi rice, also referred to as shari or sumeshi. The inventor of modern sushi is believed to be Hanaya Yohei, who invented sushi, a type of sushi most known today, in which seafood is placed on hand-pressed vinegared rice around 1824 in the Edo period. It was the fast food of the Chnin class in the Edo period. Sushi is traditionally made with medium-grain white rice. True, it can be prepared with brown rice or short-grain rice. It is very often prepared with seafood such as squid, eel, yellowtail, salmon, tuna, or imitation crab meat. Many types of sushi are vegetarian. It is often served with pickled ginger, wasabi, and soy sauce. Daikon radish or pickled daikon are popular garnishes for the dish. Sushi is sometimes confused with sashimi, a related dish in Japanese cuisine that consists of thinly sliced raw fish or occasionally meat. A dish known as nigiri-zushi, stored in fermented rice for possibly months at a time, has been cited as one of the early influences for the Japanese practice of applying rice on raw fish. The fish was fermented with rice vinegar, salt, and rice, after which the rice was discarded. The process can be traced back to the early domestications of rice in the Neolithic cultures of China. Fermentation methods following similar logic in other Asian rice cultures. The common ingredient in all types of sushi is vinegared sushi rice. Fillings, toppings, condiments, and preparations vary widely. Chirashi sushi with raw ingredients. Chirashi sushi serves the rice in a bowl and tops it with a variety of raw fish and vegetable garnishes. It is commonly eaten because it is filling, fast and easy to make. It is eaten annually on Hinamashiri in March and in May. Gomoku sushi consists of cooked or uncooked ingredients mixed in the body of rice. Shake sushi uses rice wine over vinegar in preparing the rice and is topped with shrimp, sea bream, octopus, shiitake mushrooms, bamboo shoots, and shredded omelette. Inari-zushi is poached of fried tofu, typically filled with sushi rice alone. Tales tell that Inari-zushi is named after the Shinto god Inari. Foxes, managers of Inari, are believed to have a fondness for fried tofu, and Inari-zushi roll has pointed corners that resemble fox ears. Regional variations include poachers made of a thin omelette instead of tofu. It should not be confused with inari maki, which is a roll filled with flavored fried tofu. Corn sushi is a variant of inari-zushi originating in Hawaii that may include green beans, carrots, or gobo along with rice wrapped in a triangular abora-edged piece. It is often sold in okazuya and as a component of bento boxes. Maki sushi is a cylindrical piece formed with the help of a bamboo mat known as a makisu. Maki sushi is generally wrapped in seaweed but is occasionally wrapped in a thin omelette, soy pepper, cucumber, or perilla leaves. Maki sushi is usually cut into 6 or 8 pieces, which constitutes a single roll order. Short grain white rice is usually used, although short grain brown rice, like olive oil or nori, is now becoming more widespread among the health conscious. Rarely, sweet rice is mixed in maki sushi rice. The rice in maki sushi can be many kinds of black rice, boiled rice, and cereals. Besides the common ingredients listed above, some varieties may include cheese, spicy, cooked squid, yakiniku, komeboko, lunch meat, sausage, bacon, or spicy tuna. The nori may be brushed with sesame oil or sprinkled with sesame seeds. In a variation, sliced pieces of maka sushi may be lightly fried with egg coating. Nail sushi is a traditional form of fermented sushi. Skinned and gutted fish are stuffed with salt, placed in a wooden barrel, dusted with salt again, then wet down with a heavy, pickling stone. As they pass, water seeps out and is removed. after 6 months, this sushi can be eaten, remaining edible for another 6 months or more. The most famous variety of nigiri-zushi are the ones offered as a specialty dish of Shiga prefecture, particularly the Funa sushi made from fish of the crucian crab genus, the authentic version of which calls for the use of nigiri-zushi, a particular locally differentiated variety of wild goldfish endemic to Lake Biwa. The increasing popularity of sushi around the world has resulted in variation typically found in the Western world, but rarely in Japan. A notable conception to this is the use of salmon. Historically, the Japanese have eaten salmon since prehistory. However, caught salmon in nature often contains parasites and must be cooked or cured for its lean meat to be edible, therefore unsuitable as raw meat. On the other side of the world, in the 1960s and 1970s, Norwegian entrepreneurs started experimenting with aquaculture farming. The big breakthrough was when they figured out how to raise salmon in net pens in the sea. Being farm raised, the Atlantic salmon reportedly showed an advantage over the Pacific salmon, such as no parasites, easy animal capture, and could be grown with higher fat content. With government subsidies and improved techniques, they were so successful in raising fatty and parasite-free salmon, they ended up with a surplus. The country of Norway has a small population and limited market, therefore they looked to other countries to export their salmon. The first Norwegian salmon was imported into Japan in 1980, accepted in the conventional way, for grilling and not for sushi. Salmon had already been consumed in North America as an ingredient in sushi as early as the 1970s. Salmon sushi did not become widely accepted in Japan until a successful marketing partnership in the late 1980s between a Norwegian businessman stakes with helping the Norwegian salmon industry and the Japanese food supplier. So friends, today we were talking about a most popular food in the world. And there are so many things to say, and this is just a summarize. So, is there any issue? Just comment. So goodbye and have a nice day.